Boy, I sure wish I came up with an intro idea.
Again, I gave you the track. Just saying.
No, it's dead already. That's a joke I do, where I'd say I wish I had an intro because that is the intro.
Wow, who would have thought of that? That's crazy.
He did.
Well, hello everybody. It is your favorite Kamen Rider themed actual play podcast host, Jerry. Coming at you pre-recorded.
I was about to say live. Hold up.
How live are we?
I don't know. Check your pulse.
Okay.
Nothing.
Shit, I haven't had one in years.
That's because you play Human Gear.
Y'all,
Oh no.
y'all
Oh, no.
been living? I just been
Guys.
spawning in a dungeon.
Guys,
What?
I don't have a pulse.
Me too, bud. It's okay.
Pulses are overrated.
Today I am joined by all of the players. Everyone was able to make it for our Aftershow numero dos. So in a circle, despite the fact that we're not sitting at a table, let's go with introductions. We'll start with myself. I am the GM and host, Jerry. I always go by Jerry. Feel free to call me that. It's not my real name, but it's close enough. Diabetes, who are you? Who do you play?
Well, I am nothing more than a simple diabetes. That's all there is to it. I am a degenerate rat piece of shit. I play Kamen Rider Ares or Sertalion. And I think that's pretty much it.
Sounds good. All right. Let's see. Let's go next with my best friend and the other half of Bad End, Genghis / Alex.
Yep. Hi. Yeah, he pretty much said it. I'm Alex. I play Nyx. And I'm tired.
Same.
Aren't we all, buddy?
Degenerate.
Nice.
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 Absolutely degenerate.
I've been waiting on from that like a half hour now.
Well, it was perfect.
I had no idea when that was gonna come out.
Solid
It was a great time
8
for
out
it.
of 10.
Great
A
time.
solid 8.
Yay.
Speaking of a solid 8, Paladin, introduce yourself.
Alright. I am Paladin. Most people call me Pally or Mon. I happen to play the weird detective, Kamen Rider Corvus, or the cinnamon roll detective, Senna. I'm trying to play my character well. That's mostly it.
We all do our best.
And last but
These trying times. But go on.
not least, it's our boy Roy.
It's your boy, Razor Roy, here to just punch things, apparently. I do a good enough job, I think.
Who do you play?
Oh, I play Aether. The green one. The green boxing one.
The green punchy man.
Yeah, the only
Green
one with a
punchy guy.
differently colored token.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean this to happen. I didn't know I could do this.
That was my fault because I made
Yeah,
all the
no,
tokens.
that's entirely.
'Cause
That's entirely Jerry's
That's
fault.
the gag.
I didn't make them all
Yeah.
in one sitting. That's the problem. I did like half of them, and then I'm like, all right, I'm bored. I'm gonna go do something else. And then I came back, and then I did that.
Life as a GM.
Right? So
yeah, it'd be like that.
we're gonna talk about episodes 3, 4, 5, and 6. Or 3, 4, 5, I think. I don't remember if it's 6.
Shit, I
Pretty
don't
sure it is.
remember either.
Yeah, I think
All I
it's,
know is it's
yeah,
we're
it's-
on session 4.
we are not on session 4.
We have been long since session 4.
We're on session 5 because we're at 6 episodes and I cut 1 in half.
Oh, right. I counted the first one as session 0. I'm fucking dumb. Ignore
Session,
me.
session 0 we did separately when we made our characters.
Yeah, I need to change the numbers on these.
Yeah. So, yeah, we're going to
So,
talk
I
about
was
episodes
correct.
3 through
I
6.
just had the wrong labels.
We could skip 6. I don't know. That's up to us. All right. Does anyone remember what episode 3 was?
Episode 3.
That was the
Wasn't
day
that-
off where I wasted an entire half hour rumbling to myself like an idiot.
Yeah, it's also the last time I was nice enough to edit out any mistakes. I'm like, nah. I'm like, nah.
Understandable.
From now on, I'm leaving it in. Now it's funny.
Leave
So-
it.
No,
to the comedy.
you're just gonna have to deal with the consequences of your actions.
Pretty much.
Oh,
Oh,
but it looks
no.
like we actually are on episode 6.
What I do daily.
Yeah. I know. I uploaded episode 6 on Monday to premiere on Tuesday.
Hell yeah.
So that's the release schedule. Record on Thursday, release on Tuesday. Tuesday, 8 p.m., same time, every day. Every Tuesday, not every day.
Yeah, I definitely need to go back and watch those to get a refresher. 'Cause
Yes.
there are some parts of the sessions that are missing from my notes that I know happened. I just don't remember what happened.
Yeah, I have the opposite problem where I don't remember what happened in some episodes, and then my GM notes say extra stuff that's not in the episode. Like when I said, Carmine has a raid riser, I did not mention that in the episode.
Yeah.
It's just in my GM notes that he has a raid riser. I think the only thing I actually said is that his squad has been doing some bodyguard work for Zaya, which is how they
Yeah.
got the raid risers in the first place.
Understandable.
But yeah, I mixed that up when Diabetes and I were messaging the other day.
Yeah, that. I was like, hey, wait, hold up, what now? You literally asked me what key he had. I was like, what are you talking about?
Yeah, I just gave him a raid riser. I didn't even give him a key, because it's just gonna be a color alt of one of the starting ones.
Hmm.
That's what I've been doing to separate them from the ones in the show, is that they're color alts. And we've only had one raid riser so far, so
We only have one raider.
yeah, but also one riser showing up in one raid riser in general.
Yes.
Whereas I had thought I had mentioned there was another. That's on me though. So yes, episode 3 was the break time episode. That was when Sertalion learned about judo, and boy does that pay off in the next 2 episodes.
Oh my god, yeah, it absolutely fucking paid off. Holy
Yeah.
shit.
Has not stopped.
Rascal.
Wrestler,
He
100%.
will never stop.
Never stop, never
Listen.
stopping.
He was taught how to grapple and use his opponent's weight against them. He's very much using that to his advantage.
Yep. Despite the fact that he weighs more than most of his opponents.
I know.
It's gonna be really good against a Humagear you have to come up against.
Oh,
that,
yeah.
that might be physically stronger than you. Which
Yeah.
is gonna have to be a custom-made Humagear at this rate.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
I mean, to be fair, his strength is actually only. Hold on, let me.
I meant more narrative-based strength, not like
Ah,
stat-wise.
yeah.
You know. we're not getting bogged down in the numbers. You know, I mean more like,
Gotcha.
you know, I forget what the special needs human gear name was already.
Wasn't it like the Class S plan?
Yeah, but I'm just saying it's gonna take something like that. You know.
Yeah. Or like, oh god, hold on, let me find his name. Oh, son of a bitch, I didn't even write down his name. All I wrote down was big 9-foot Humagear. We love him.
Yeah, that's the one I said. I can't remember his name.
Oh yeah, the one that was in the coffee shop.
Starts
Yeah,
with
yeah.
a G.
Yeah,
It starts with a G. Let me see if I can find a note.
it was like Grongu or something.
I just mentally just called him
Something like that.
Lenny.
Yes.
Yeah. Lenny makes sense.
George, just look at the rabbits, Lenny. Just look at the rabbits.
I'll hug him and love him and name him George. So yeah, that was Talian's arc. For that episode, he did some training, and boy, does his stats might not have gone up, but boy, the next couple of fights get a lot more interesting.
Yeah.
Yep.
Actually, I think I did boost his stats. Or at least, like, his brawling after, like, the first time I started using the judo.
Okay.
But, yeah.
And then next, I believe, was the half hour to 45-minute hell.
Yeah, my dumbass.
Oh, yeah, that was certainly next.
Yeah. Yep.
That was
Yeah.
thankfully edited down to make the viewing experience seem like it only took you
Not.
5 minutes to figure out instead of
20.
The pain
it was
that I caused everybody.
it was actually 12 like non-stop minutes, and then like 6 minutes in between decisions after that.
Mm.
So realistically, it was only 18.
My brain was like empty when we did that.
Oh, yeah, dude. The wheel was turning in your mind, but the hamster was shot in the face.
I was more wondering, like, how is it that I gave him the option, and because he didn't roll for talking, he doesn't want to, you know, since his stats aren't good enough for talking, why does he not want to try something else? I like how immediately you went into, okay, well, I'll just break into Zaya. That's not suspicious.
I don't know why I did that. I honestly, I think I was just like, I can't think of anything. Oh, hey, this is something to do. There's a building there. I'll go in there. I'll do something in there.
Let it be shown on the record that I never railroad my players.
Yes.
If we are dumb, he lets us be dumb. And it is an experience.
Yeah, he likes to watch us burn ourselves alive.
Yep, I do. I enjoy it a lot.
We know.
At least I got there eventually.
I like making it worse too by like talking about
Oh,
how much time you're wasting.
That did not help.
I know.
Yeah, no.
I
it
did not
really
help at
didn't.
all.
That was the point. I'm not there to help.
That made my brain work less.
You only tell a story. We just have to figure out our ways through it.
Exactly.
You throw us a puzzle box and you say, "Get this done. I have a stopwatch here now, and I'll keep coming to you when the stopwatch makes a noise."
No, to be fair, I threw a puzzle box and I told you where to put the first couple pieces. The instructions were just ignored.
Yeah, I was trying to fit fucking triangles into squares.
I mean, at the right angle, you could fit a triangle and a square. That's actually a bad example.
Okay, fitting
Okay.
a square into a
Trying to fit
circle
it-
hole.
Yeah, a square peg into a round
It
hole.
depends on the size of the eyes of the shapes too.
Not helping.
He's right though.
I'm just see.
He's right, but it's not helping.
Alright,
It's-
it's like
It
Fine,
helps-
it's like trying to fit a fucking Tarrasque into like a
bag
kid's
of holding.
playground slide.
yeah, that works.
Fair enough.
Anyway, I ended up with schematics that I stole or / were given to me.
You
They were-
borrowed them.
They were given.
temporarily.
They were given to you, but you managed to avoid his backdoor Trojan horse. So, you know.
Yay!
So Nico's gambit
For
actually
the
fails.
big glue.
You know. You couldn't be reverse hacked.
Igloo safety is still there. And I have more penguins now.
I mean, Igloo was safe regardless. I wasn't going to do anything to him. It was more like using Igloo to start stealing from from Ames or something. You know what I mean?
No, dear God!
Depending on when
That
you...
would've
No,
been a
you'd have
problem.
you'd have to hack into Igloo and then remote hack into oh god, what was the other one's name? Agent Snowcone. Yeah,
Oh
yeah,
my
yeah,
God,
yeah,
that would've
it was
been a
Agent
mess.
Snowcone. Yeah,
Hack one.
That would be a
penguin by using
fucking
another.
mess.
absolutely, because Agent Snowcone was putting in the fucking work.
Literally went the entire section unnoticed.
Yes.
Snow Cone was just running marathons around us.
The man rolled
MVP?
in the high 20s. You know
Oh
what I mean?
yeah.
Like, good luck trying to see through that when you have a +2 as your modifier. You know what I mean? It's physically impossible.
I think Snowcone has a...
And it also like it helped that like Sir Talion was basically locking them down at every opportunity,
So it's
just
like,
so everybody could start grabbing the shit and leaving.
so that didn't happen. Yeah, those he was getting away with it.
Oh yeah, no. Like I meant for like everybody else.
Yeah, no, I know.
Agent Snowcone was just he was clean as a whistle.
He was so good, nobody even knew he was there.
Yeah. Except Momo, who was of
This
course
is his
remotely
job.
controlling.
Yeah, that's
Yes.
that's the power of Agent Snowcone right there.
Picking up for you guys.
Is what?
Is my background picking up for you guys?
No, you're good.
No,
I
you're
would-
good, man.
I would have complained.
Because my ring is just going off. That's why I was asking.
Oh, you're good.
You,
Yeah, you're good.
So, and then the last part of that episode, of course, was the detective scenario where we
Yep.
where we have a they're not a buddy cop dynamic, that's for sure.
reluctant.
Yeah, they're more like
Reluctant.
they're more like reluctant partners right now.
Yep.
But I'm gonna turn them into BFFs if it isn't my end goal.
Let it be known that the cinema
So-
roll does have some edge.
Yes.
You wanted to say something?
I was just gonna say, like, you said BFs, not BFFs, right?
BFFs.
Okay, never mind. That my comment is going away now.
Yeah. Okay. Roy, if there's anything you want to say, just talk over everybody. Don't wait your turn.
Okay.
So yeah, basically that scenario was to get a little bit of detective role play in because we need that, and to eke out a little bit of Ether's past
don't know what my past holds.
Yeah.
Yeah. But theorize in the comments, guys.
Absolutely. I've only written out a little bit because I think season 1 is just going to be to establish aims, and then season 2 will be a little bit more.
Well, yeah, understandable. You don't want to drop the bombshell during when the people are just starting to get along.
Yeah, the main problem is everyone else gets a little bit of character growth, and then Roy falls a little bit behind. But then once we get to the next set of antagonists, boy, is he going to get way more character growth than the rest of you guys are.
It's slow growth. It's fine.
I get a lot of development.
Aether's a late bloomer.
development.
The problem is Aether's part of the plot, you know?
Which is fair.
Yeah.
So
It makes sense that the person who has the lowest amount of development will soon just get a truck ton.
I'm like, Roy and I have written some stuff already to help this version of CL grow a little,
Yeah. We have.
you know. So that's gonna be fun to tackle. But then ultimately, once the rest is revealed, I'm curious to see which direction CL is going. If he's gonna,
I have no idea. It depends on how things turn out.
yeah. But we're talking I've made him Kamen Rider Agito important to the plot. You know, where the amnesia actually matters. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. I need to see more Kamen Rider series. I've only finished 01, Xade, and I'm currently going through Revice right now. It is a blast watching Revice on release.
Do not spoil any of it.
I wasn't going to. I was just going to say it's a blast.
Oh, absolutely.
I need to
Oh, for sure.
I need to make you people watch more Showa era stuff.
Yeah.
Well, you're
Have
forcing
a
me to
movie
watch
night?
Ghost, but because I couldn't stomach it for so long, I had to take a break and go back to Gaim.
I need
Yeah,
to see Gaim. I've heard good things about Gaim.
How
Oh,
far
you
did you
gotta
make it
see
at the
that.
Ghost?
4 episodes.
I have a-
You've
Oh, good
done
God.
double more than I did.
That's nothing. That's nothing. We finished the series.
I'm going to.
I
It's just
binge
gonna
watched
take
it
me
in
a
like
bit.
2 days.
I actually have a friend who
It's going to
My
take me a
brain
bit.
melted.
I need to be in a mood where I just want to hate myself.
It took me a week to finish.
Lay Lisa the Painful. That will help.
No, it's not. You don't understand. Ghost is bad. It's poorly written bad. It's not dark or depressing or something. It doesn't have an ending like Kamen Rider Blade where you feel like garbage. You know?
Oh, you want the one where you feel like you fucked up and you earn to be and you earn
No,
it
it's
in the
more-
sense of meta.
No, this is just 50 episodes of bad writing.
It feels
That's what I'm
like
saying.
that someone was throwing a budget saying, get this done with this amount of money, and each time with each episode, the budget and writing just gets lower and lower and lower.
Yeah. Oh, I also have seen Build. I forgot about that one. I've also seen Build.
Build's-
That's a really good one.
Build's good.
Build's good.
But let's stay on track here.
Oh yeah, I
people.
love building.
Right.
Yeah.
We'll
Yes,
we'll
yes.
do a gushing about Kamen
Alright.
Rider episode in general another day. Because
Absolutely.
Yes.
I need lots of time for that because I've seen a lot of Kamen Rider.
Well, yeah, you probably be.
But back to the topic at hand. What's the topic at hand again?
Your mother.
I'm going to call her now.
All right. Tell her I said hi.
No.
I will.
Tell her I said hi and she raised a fine boy.
I will.
Anyways,
Now I'm going to mute and call my mother.
Okay.
we were discussing the episode where we found some of Aether's background and
Yep.
got help from a very friendly detective.
Yep.
I believe the episode after that was
Yeah, that was Ancient Snowcone's time to shine.
yes.
Yep. Pushing it a little far though, because the next episode is actually the one where you guys just hunt down your.
Oh yeah, we had to look for our captain.
Yep.
And
She was the
we are
undercover.
Yes.
which
We are very good at making a mess of things.
Yes.
we are quite literally a Sentai team.
Pretty much. You just need a red guy, and then you're good to go.
That's why we're so unorganized. We're a Sentai team without a Red Ranger.
Which ranger would fucking Sir Talion be?
He's either the Green Ranger or Black Ranger.
Why am I always making like the green like special ranger? Why?
Nah, you're not the green special ranger. You're the green that's part of the group. Like in
You're the big strong guy. You're the tertiary, like you're the third in command, the big strong one who's
Okay, once again, the tertiaries.
yes.
he's not gonna learn. Stop trying to teach him. He's gonna mispronounce it every time, and then eventually he's gonna do it on purpose just to bother you.
No, I'm literally just too dumb.
Momo is quite literally just the female ranger of the group.
Wow, you gonna take that?
No, it's fine. He can say it because he's the token female in the other game.
Yes. I won't deny it.
Yeah, no,
The other campaign doesn't count because it's not part of this.
that's true.
Fair.
I also build stuff that's actually useful. For me.
Wow. Call out to Ultra, who's not even here.
Oof. Also, to be fair,
Wow.
usually it's the Yellow Ranger who is the wacky. Wait, is it usually Yellow that's the tech guy, or is that usually?
It's blue or yellow, depending on the series.
I've never actually seen any
'cause they-
Sentai, so I wouldn't know.
In Mighty Morphin, they like to dump the nerd as either the blue or the black or the yellow ranger.
Or green, but that's kind of a rarity.
No, if it's green, it's 6 green. It's not part of the original 5 green.
Mm-hmm.
Like they did in Ninja Storm with Cam.
Oh yeah. I think Corvus would 100% not be able to. Well, I think he would be a blue, but it's kind of weird. Because when I think of a blue, I think of a Lancer and a kind of team dynamic.
But that only depends. Again, that depends on some series, because blue is oftentimes just the nerd. But then in something like, let's say, again, just,
Space, SPD.
yeah, blue would be more of a Lancer. Yes, in that group. That's why I try. You got to be careful with some of the colors because they have auxiliary meanings.
Yes. Maybe the Special Ranger can be almost any kind of shade of any sort of metal.
Or any color, including red.
Oh,
Quantum
yeah,
Ranger. For example.
Also Zenkai Red from the latest season.
I haven't watched it. I don't really watch Super Sentai, if I'm going to be honest with you.
Fair enough.
I watched a little bit of it, and I'm like, yeah, this is cool. This is better than Power Rangers, but I still like my Power Rangers doo-doo crap.
Yeah.
Return.
Return.
And she says, "I did."
Wow. Shade from Mom.
It's the usual. It's the usual because when I asked if I could hang out with one of my friends who's in a different state and one who's possibly in a different country, not possibly who's in a different country, she was like, "Yeah, I'll get you out of my hair." I mean, of course, my lovely son.
That's funny.
Well, yeah,
That's funny.
She's hilarious. She's great. She's where I get most of my humor from.
Is that why you're not funny?
Here, you not little
Jeez,
shit.
that side.
Okay. Oh fuck! Man, I was trying to take a drink of my drink. Fuck.
But what have I missed?
Just. Oh, sorry, Rad.
Nothing. You missed nothing of value.
We're just goofing.
Anyway, so yeah. Anything about episode 4 that stuck out to you guys before we move on to the more important fight that everyone's much more interested in?
I mean, obviously,
There's a lot
the
of
big
goofy
9-foot human gear boy who we love.
Does anyone remember his name?
I would quite literally have to watch the episode just to remember the name, to be honest.
Fair.
It is such a
Yeah.
like unusual name, but I loved it because it fit his character.
Yes, it really did.
I know I made a point to write it down, but I don't know where the
Something
fuck
like
I wrote
that.
it down at.
Because I literally just made it up on the spot.
Yeah, no, all I wrote down was, once again, big 9-foot human gear, we love him, in all caps.
Good notes.
So, I mean, on the episode,
Yeah,
I
my
like
notes are fucking
the group.
garbage.
I like the group dynamic. I like how all the PCs kind of interacted with each other.
Mm.
Yeah, fucking Corvus and Aether going in to try and find the captain because the two most inconspicuous people decided not to go in. And instead they just decided to fucking play, like, arcade games that was projected onto the cafe wall.
Next to a fucking penguin.
Penguin,
By Igloo.
Penguin 64.
Yeah, we were playing Penguin 64. It was great.
It's
Oh,
the-
which one was it? Was it Igloo?
Yes, it's Igloo.
Igloo's the tech
Igloo
one.
64.
When you're doing tech stuff, you use Igloo.
Yeah, Igloo. Yeah, Igloo's basically got everything tech and a few like handy things. He's my assistant bot.
Yeah.
He's
I had a little vacuum and stuff, and he has a cleaning mode.
He's great. We love him.
Yes.
We stand Igloo.
I mean, personally, I stand Sir Waddles, but
Same.
that's just
There has
my
not been
inner Sir Talion.
there has not been a single penguin who hasn't been just a little bit of charming in their own way.
They're all
They're penguin robots. How could they not be charming?
they're all hits in their own way. But wait till you
Yes.
see what
They-
Agent Snowcone can really do in combat, especially against humans.
Oh, he's got a taser,
yeah,
doesn't he?
it's actually,
Agent
Yes.
Snowcone has
it's
human
actually
pressure.
terrifying.
He has a
He has.
stun rod.
I knew it.
Oh my
He's
God.
living a stun baton?
Yeah. It has
Oh,
it has
God.
the ability to just stun things, but it can also just outright knock out humans.
I'm shocked that Momo didn't use that on Corvus.
I'm stunned.
I didn't have the opportunity to.
Shut up.
I let it go the
We
first
get
time.
enough of that hell from Paladin.
What even? Did I make the joke?
No, I
No,
did.
Roy did. Roy made a pun.
What
I
kind of
said we go
backwards
through that
universe?
enough with you.
What kind of backwards universe is this?
Oh, I've been making puns for years. You just haven't seen me go all out. I've
Fair.
been only using 1% of my power.
Forgive me, Master. I must go all out just this once. You fucking degenerate bastard.
But yes, that is Agent Snowcone's weapon.
That's beautiful.
The super shocky stick.
I believe that's its
The
name.
lightning bonk.
The Joy Buzzer.
No, that's actually its name. I gave all the weapons stupid names.
Of course you did. Actually, what did you name Sir Waddle's sword? I need to know.
I actually don't remember.
Hacky slashy.
Or Excalibur?
Hang on. He's got, it's a spear.
Oh,
It actually
spear,
go
okay.
find it.
Pointy stabby.
Penguins.
Sickle?
There's the penguins.
You're trying to give it like a name
Is this-
with like a gimmick instead of making it sound super stupid. That's not what we're doing.
Well, I'm sorry
This is-
that I like.
Oh no, it
doing
is a
gimmicks.
sword. It is a sword. It's a swordfish sword.
Oh,
Yes!
yeah!
Ah! Shut the fuck up.
Okay.
My diabetes alarm is going off.
Stop being
I'm
sick.
originally gonna make it a spear, and I changed.
It's telling you to shut the fuck up. It's telling you you're in danger.
I'm always in danger. Who gives a fuck?
To be fair, anything that breathes air slowly dies.
Dying to this conversation.
I want to die.
I want to die. I'm Razor Roy.
I don't.
Hey.
I like living.
Anyways, about that big
Coward.
old fight.
Nah, dying's for cowards. Getting rich, that's for cool guys. You can't get rich if you're dead.
I mean,
No.
artists.
You're dead. You don't get rich.
Yeah, your descendants do.
Yeah, that's not how that works. You goofball.
For which I will never have any. Go fuck yourself.
Okay. That's a little cringe. I don't know why we have to fuck ourselves just because you're not gonna have any kids. That's weird. It's a little weird. Just gonna point that out.
I don't give a fuck.
So,
Yes, the case
The case.
that we were actually supposed to do.
Yes. So you guys were supposed to find some hermetically sealed cases that had a thing in them, which ended up being a bunch of old ass floppy disks. And you guys,
Wait,
yes, go ahead.
which I will say, I'm shocked we didn't fuck up somehow.
I am not shocked.
He has faith in us.
I'm
The first mistake.
Oh, that's cute.
But no, seriously, thank you for having faith in us.
That's not what I meant. I knew at least one of you was going to be in just hunting mode.
I wonder who that is.
that was like 2 of us. I did that
Yep.
with fucking Age of Snow Code, and Corliss also just decided to just go ham searching for shit.
Yeah.
To be fair, the reason I thought that was my character's not really much of a brawler type. We got 2 brawlers who can distract all the like side and all the side people and everything.
You know, you can also like shoot, right?
Yes.
That's a thing.
I'm sorry, mister. I could ping pong someone halfway across a football field.
Only on a critical hit.
Yeah, only on a critical hit.
His name is
He's
Grungo.
done
I found his
twice
name.
now?
Guys,
Grungo.
Grungo!
I found his
Grungo!
Yeah, Grungo!
Grungo!
We love Grungo.
Grungo, Grungo.
Grungo.
It's literally just Gringo, but with a U.
Yeah, pretty much. You're not wrong.
Why do I now imagine just a Spanish guitar behind him whenever he just stands there?
Get out of my shop, Gringo.
Order now or get out. I think that was one of his lines.
It was.
Oh, BRB.
So yeah, the big thing in that fight was there were a bunch of Humagear, which were slowly being infected, and then eventually jihaded.
Yes.
Yeah.
Also, that meme is entirely accurate.
I know. That's why I made it. Just for you, homie. I care.
Yeah. Very accurate. And the introduction of the Humagear brothers, who would go on to have the best gimmick that it has been done before plenty of times in Kamen Rider, but I just love it. We have the brothers Romulus and Remus, who are both what were they? What was the animal again?
Bush vipers.
Yeah.
Cobra?
Specifically bush vipers, yeah.
Yeah.
God, those things are so pretty.
So, yeah, once so I wanted to do a Hell Brothers thing with them, and I didn't like the way Hell Brothers does his transformation. I prefer the one for the movie a little bit more, if I'm going to be honest with you. But I figured...
Oh, yeah, the Mai Kaiser.
Yeah. But I figured this would be a good way to do it, too. And, you know, that's what we ended up doing. I just had the idea, and I pitched it to Diabetes, and he just enabled me. So that was the existence of the boss fight. And if you're wondering why the dot damage kept hitting you guys, it's because I found out that thing has like a poison that there's no venom that has no anti-venom to it. So
oh yeah, I brought that up to you.
Yeah, so I'm like, okay, well, I know what the finisher is going to be. And then I just
that was all my fault.
And then I just made Rome's like finisher kind of like the Luna Joker one where he splits in half, but then I just made him shoot one direction and then the other direction, then make an explosion in between. Yeah, Rome's finisher a little on the weak side. But yeah, that entire fight, just I couldn't do anything cool with Rome because fucking Sertalion keeps grappling him. This fuck just like this fuck is not moving. So a little bit of a spoiler, as punishment in the next fight, I made sure to boost that a little bit more so I could either forbid some throwing or do some counter throwing.
Of course. I mean, once again, just bringing up the other campaign. You guys saw how Raiju was throwing me around like a fucking ragdoll.
Yeah, but that was after the fact.
Yeah.
You were doing the impediments
way before.
Yeah. But yeah, that was a good fight. You guys managed to find all the stuff. I didn't have specific locations for all of them. I just had general ideas, and then depending on how well or how poorly you rolled, it was going to be easier or harder to find them. You know, I mean, obviously, I was going to put one in the little room. That's just basic. You know what I mean? But then putting one of the boxes over by where I had all the enemies like lined up with their stats, that was just like, nobody will expect this because I forbid everyone from looking over there so they don't get spoiled on the fight. You know, on like Rome's stats. But now that I know how to do the transforming switch thingy, I don't have to worry about that anymore. Anything else about that fight that stuck out to anybody?
I mean, shit, a lot of things.
A lot. Like the fact that I just randomly went like,
my
I have nothing to lose.
Yeah, no, you went in there, and when Rome did his finisher, I had to save your ass by taking the hit.
I got chased around by a fucking goddamn hacked human gear for like the entire fight until it decided to finally blow itself up.
Yeah, my man did nothing about it. He just left it there.
Yeah, he just let it try to kill him while he just let Agent Snowcone do all the work.
Agent Snowcone and then Sir Waddle's there towards the
Oh yeah, then Sir Waddle's coming in clutch.
Yeah, I need to improve my character.
He didn't even get to use his special weapon either.
No, I mean, he was doing amazing as is. He was doing more damage than I could, but I mean, that's also because I was grappling and could only do like a D4 of damage.
Yeah. We managed to save one of those fucking human gear, by the way.
Yes.
By accident.
We did.
Yes, at the end. Yep. Ended up saving one of them.
We're really bad at this.
Yeah.
Anything else?
What
See,
Corvus did?
Yeah. What did he do?
I was gonna see if we had anything.
I don't know. You want to talk about it,
After that,
Corvus?
Yeah, you want to
He's
fucking
here.
talk about it?
I don't even know if he's back yet. That's why I was trying to fill time.
Yeah, I'm just
I
trying
don't
to
think
see.
he's back yet.
That's why I was trying to
Oh yeah, there was also the fact that let's see, so yeah, we got the one guy.
I'm back.
Out.
Sorry.
There he is.
Hello.
What I miss?
You know, just talking about the case we worked, you know, getting the boxes in that warehouse.
Ah,
The stuff that
all
happened
that
towards
stuff.
the end of the session.
Yeah, anything interesting happen at the end of the session? Near the end of the session?
I can't think of
Fucking-
anything.
fucking Watson. It's all like-
Watson, who's that?
Ugh. Yeah, you guys now found out something about old Cinna's past. Also found out that he is the 2-in-1. He is quite literally a 2-in-1 detective.
He is this game's Fua.
Yep. Which I did not fully think of during creation.
Yeah, I
That's
know.
quite literally Fua.
I know you didn't. That's why I took advantage of it. And I even gave you a hint the week before.
I just thought
I think you're the only one who uses a shot rifle, so that does make sense.
I am quite literally Fua. The only difference is I use a bird instead of a canine.
The man uses wolves. Doesn't use. It's not.
I'm trying so hard not to make a joke
I mean, he also
about
uses
the key you've got planned.
He also has Fua also has gorilla.
Yeah,
He's usually more compared to a gorilla over a wolf.
Oh,
Yeah, 'cause
you
that's
make me
why
want to hit
everything
you
open.
right across.
You're
the
also less
face.
funny.
I mean,
that's true.
yeah.
Well, damn.
You're definitely less funny than Fua. 100%.
I mean, fair?
Because at least his jokes land. His physical,
Well,
his physical humor, unlike your puns.
To be fair, I have not said a single pun with Cinna.
I don't care if everyone else is going to bring up the other campaign. I'm bringing it up now.
No, hold on. You've said stuff out of character in this game.
Out of character.
Don't you try that bullshit.
Hey, I said that Cinna himself has never said a
You
pun.
have been
Yeah,
recorded.
yeah, no. I saw the careful wording you chose there, fucker. I know all about careful wording.
Yeah, I also noticed it. It's just funny to let you guys fight.
Yes.
Fight amongst yourselves, dance, puppets, dance.
You're GM. You're kind of
Dance,
used
you
to
filthy
like just
monkeys,
bringing the
dance.
seeds of dissent and just watching the players going hectic over each other.
Except this time you guys do it on your own. So, yeah, since you're the Fua of the group, you're compromised, and you have to. When I want to make certain story elements happen, I can just use you.
Yep.
Fuck, I'm quite literally the fish on the hook.
You're, despite the fact that
You are the
that one
you
of
are
the
booby trapped with the DM says fuck you button.
to be, but in my defense, you just
It
have to
makes
lose the
sense.
roll for it. Like, you still have to lose the roll. And that one was a 16, because I went back and I rewatched that part. So you only had to roll higher than a 16 to prevent those actions from happening.
I think I rolled like a 13 or a 12.
Yeah, it was not great. Whatever you rolled, I forget what it was, but it was not great.
Yeah, you got my luck.
Oh, I just remembered something.
Yeah, I was gonna
Well-
hold on. I'm gonna say you're my GM tool, despite the fact that one of you is infected with Arc. That's how bad it is.
That's kind of funny, to be honest, though. I am the tool, yet you got one person who is quite literally question marks with question mark personality, being our good old. Wait, I just realized amnesiac boxer. Isn't that just Bonjo?
No.
Bonjo's not an amnesiac.
He's not an amnesiac.
He's
Yeah, no.
what he's trying to do is is clear his name.
Yeah.
The only missing parts of his memory are the Evolto stuff.
Which is the same part everybody's missing from that.
If anybody has amnesia, it's Semto.
I'm a combination of
Semto.
both of them. I knew it.
No, you're based on Agito.
Agado.
That also works. I don't mind that.
Yeah.
Either one.
Yeah.
What would that make Momo?
Dumb.
Momo's the Michi of the group.
No. Okay, I have to kill you. Got it.
Sir
I
Talion's,
have done nothing wrong.
Sir Talion's the
To any of
Michi
you.
of the group.
No.
No.
No, let me finish. Sir Talion's the Michi of the group.
How dare you?
But
Literally every time. I can't even finish the sentence. He won't let me talk.
Let him say it. Let's hear him out.
Okay, Sir Talion's the Michi of the group. As is everyone except for Aether. Who, once they get their memory back, might actually be the Michi of the group. You guys are all Michi and you don't even know it. That's the best part.
I've done nothing wrong.
Yeah.
says the person who quite
I don't
literally
intend to do
tried
anything
to
wrong.
strong arm.
I know your plans.
Neither do
Codes.
we.
I know your plans. Genghis, don't pull that. I know what you're
I'm
doing.
not gonna do anything bad with it.
Uh-huh.
You know what I'm gonna do, and you know I'm not gonna do anything bad with it.
Yeah, the only guy pursuing the Thouser driver, not a bad guy. Okay, we'll see.
Taking a literal device by Mr. Racist himself.
You act like that's the only thing I'm trying to acquire.
Oh yeah, that and the 0-1 driver, I know.
And like everything else.
My man's trying to stockpile all the drivers, like some kind
Yes.
of,
Gremlin.
well,
Uncle Gremlin.
I was gonna say like tokusatsu prepper. Yeah, you guys are all the Michi of the group, and you don't even know it. That's the awesome part.
I don't know who that is.
One of you guys,
shouldn't.
one of you guys has already betrayed the group.
I wonder who that is.
Off.
Yes. All right.
Also, I just remembered something.
Yep.
At the end of that fight, when we were in that van, and you had Waddle swipe his pistol,
Yeah,
I never gave that back.
I know.
I forgot to.
You're still technically in its possession.
Yep.
Though for the digital battle that is happening, it is still Corvus's. Because it is a mind battle.
Yeah.
Which, unless we have anything else to bring up about episode 5 and its repercussions, we can move on to episode 6.
I can't wait to kill all of you. I mean, what?
We got fucking told off by a goddamn Zaya from some sort of Zaya higher up. That's a low blow.
You kind of got told off by everybody. Except the captain.
You literally got called defective detective.
Yep.
I got called a punching bag.
You got ripped by a 13-year-old boy. Some nerd.
No, I got ripped by a 13-year-old
Yeah,
shit.
some little 13-year-old nerd literally just fucking called you out.
If I wanted to be called out by a 13-year-old, I would have went back to work.
I mean, fair.
That statement depresses me immensely.
Yeah.
Are you okay, man?
No
Do you
comment.
need assistance?
No comment.
Come here. You
Is
just take
anybody
this hug.
ever okay?
I know I'm not.
Same.
So, how did everyone enjoy fighting the the bonus writers from the Blade movie?
No.
Fucking got crit
They were alright.
on the fucking first turn.
I would have had fun if I
I had
wasn't
to get
slowed
nerfed.
and couldn't do anything for the last half of the battle.
Scuba is so strong.
And that's why he's been nerfed.
Yes.
Yeah.
But he's still powerful. I did the math. You could still do 110 damage or 112 damage just with
Yeah.
stats alone. So it's still powerful.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Just less
Yeah, Scuba's fucking insane.
from doing
Like little
fucking
angry combat.
from doing god tier damage to just doing S tier damage.
Yeah. Holy fucking crap.
But yeah, so though that was fun. That was a fun fight.
Yeah.
I went with the Blade extra writers because I wanted it to be a fight where they didn't form change to drag out the fight. Because it was either going to be that or it was going to be Ryuki and Knight and both of their survive modes, and I'm like, that's a little bit much, you know. So I figured, why not have 3 weaker targets that just have set damage for one of their abilities, and it's just their finisher. So they just have to hit with their finisher, and then they deal a set amount of damage. And I just went off their cards, you know. I didn't really go into too much detail with them. I just gave them all right, here's a gun, here's a range attack. This one uses a lance. This one uses a sword. Fucking critical hit right out the gate. Didn't really see that coming. It's just fate right there.
Yeah, I knew it wasn't gonna be that strong. I really got fucked.
Yeah, you did.
That was funny at the end when you got gravitied.
Oh, I was not happy.
Yeah.
Like, oh, the only way we can finish these guys is with a finisher. Okay, cool. Let me charge my finisher. Okay, now I have to get there. Okay, let me take like 3 whole turns to do that.
Yeah, I was either gonna have his gravity slash smash, whatever it is, either do bonus damage depending on how heavy you are, like a gravity spell from Final Fantasy, or I was just like, oh wait, it's got like gravity effects as well. All right, let me just slow them down. I'm sure that'll be funny. And turns out, yeah,
It was.
it was funny.
It was funny for you guys, yes.
Yeah, well, I mean, you both of the characters you play have like a shit ton of speed.
Actually, no. Sir Talion is my... He only has 35. Like, I only put 1 point into his speed. That's just because it was standard.
I'm surprised.
Yeah, I actually put most of my points into just pure tankiness. And, like, HP, all that. Yeah, no, his speed was, like, the secondary objective.
Fair enough.
Also, holy crap, Aether got bullied.
Yes.
Yeah.
I promise, not by design.
What did I just instantly?
I need to use some of that experience points to boost my stats.
Yes. Yes, you do. Boost your HP.
As well as my
Definitely.
natural defense. If I can. Can I or no?
Your defense?
Yeah.
No, not really.
Okay.
You have to increase. You're gonna have to increase your vitality to be able to increase your defense.
Yeah, no, the only reason my defense is cracked is because I spent all of my points for my progress key on it, and because I'm a human gear. I get my full durability mod instead of half.
You specialize.
Yeah, I specialize.
Yeah, and I could do what Genghis does with the Gaim campaign and just give you guys lots of progress keys or whatnot. But then at the same time, I'm like, I really need art on the screen. So, yeah.
No.
Makes
Money.
sense.
That's probably not happening.
What if I give you money?
Well, if you pay for a form, you get a form. So it's pay to win. Really, if you think about it.
Jesus fucking Christ.
What if I give money for one of each of us?
I mean, hey, that's up to you guys.
Made a party
Yes.
I'll have to think about it, because
Once I get a job, you're all getting money.
It's hard. Yeah, it's I don't know. I gotta think. I gotta think.
I'm not forcing you to do that.
No. I gotta think of something because I definitely want to boost your stats somehow. I've already started working on the progress weapons. They're already in the book. I just have to finalize the numbers on that.
Also, I might change a bit of my motif and evolve from boxer, if that makes sense.
That's fair. That was only a starting point. You could turn into something else. A Muay Thai guy, you know. I don't know a lot of.
Like an MMA.
Yeah, MMA. That's fine.
I am sticking full hog into being the detective.
The idea is do the main form and then the assault form, but then after that, I don't really know. I got to come out with something for in between.
Yeah, and a final form as well.
Final form. We're not even at
Super form.
second form.
I know. I'm just saying, later on,
Yeah. You're thinking too far ahead.
you got a point. Yeah. Sorry, I almost threw up a bit. Just a
You're
little bit.
you're thinking you're going genius when we barely even hit sparkling.
It's fair.
This man can't even best match. Anyway, trying to stick on topic here. I don't know.
Suck at that.
Yes. Yes, you do. All of us, actually. We're all bad at it.
I also
Wait,
say
we're all bad at what?
Exactly.
I also say, how much time do you got left?
Why?
Weren't we on like a bit of a timer?
Yeah, why would you bring that up while I'm trying to record this? That's personal.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Oh, now everyone's
Yeah,
mad.
one shot by hard mode.
Oh
Everyone's-
no, I was just trying to figure out where we go from here.
Yeah.
Since we
Yeah.
talked about. Oh right, hard mode. Good old
You know,
Kuga
one shot by
himself.
hard mode.
Yep.
Freaking Kuga.
So for the record, that was just for funny. You guys
Yeah.
didn't, you guys didn't actually get one shot because that's not Kuga's actual damage. I'm not making him. I'm not giving him 5d20 plus 50. That's not happening.
And even then, like, I still got like half shotted.
Oh, but this reminds me. I'm gonna add this to the book of rules and stuff later. This won't count for this fight, but it'll be for the next one. AOE damage from now on is done across the board on you and your gear.
Okay.
Fair.
So if
Makes sense.
you take like 60 AOE damage, you could split that up amongst yourself and your currently equipped gear.
Okay.
So it's not like I'll have the little sub rules written, but it'll be like if you're using like an attached weapon, you can still sacrifice it to take the full damage, but if you don't, you just split the 60 amongst you and the two weapons, or three in Corvus's case, and you just split it across evenly.
Laughs and attached weapons.
Yeah. I mean, you still have to take the damage. You can't like.
Well, yeah.
Yeah. And the opposite problem, and you have a different problem when where your penguins can take AOE damage if they're combined with you.
Yeah.
That's not that there's going to be a lot of AOE. I'm going to do the same thing you did with the Gaim campaign, where it's just like every once in a while when you're fighting a couple guys, at least one of them's going to do some AOE damage, because single target all the time is kind of fucking boring.
Yeah. It's good to mix it up.
Yeah, and I'm noticing everyone's falling into like a specific pattern of doing the same thing over and over and over again. And I'm like, this will introduce a little bit of variety.
Yeah.
I mean, my strat with Sir Talion will always be the same. No matter what, just rush.
Yeah, but you can only do it with the shield riser.
No, I'm talking about just straight up rush, not do the pinball.
Oh, okay.
Just go right up to the enemy.
Yeah, that's not what I'm talking about, though. I'm talking about like the weapons and whatnot you guys are using.
Oh, yeah.
Because every fight is exactly the same. The only person who switched it up any is literally Genghis switching out the penguins and then combining with the penguin he can combine with.
Yeah.
Yeah, my biggest problem is
Also,
like
with-
because
I'm
I
gonna do
chose
something else in
the
the next fight too.
yeah, I chose the crossbow, but I don't have as much faith in that as I obviously have with my brawling.
Yeah, but I also told you guys that you're not locked into any weapon. You're locked into keys, but you're not locked into any weapon. You can literally change them at any given point. Just not
True.
at the start of combat. Just have to change them before combat.
Yeah.
There's no money system. You know what I mean? You guys just get.
I
you know,
mean,
so you just-
regardless, the only thing, like, the only attached weapon I can use, like, that I feel comfortable with effectively is really just the gauntlets. Everything else is far lower on the list, but I want to work on that.
I mean,
Slowly but surely.
you don't have to. It's just like.
Oh,
You know,
no, I'm going to.
I'm just trying to do something to get you guys to play a little bit differently, you know, on my
Yeah,
end.
no, I
I'm not
understand.
trying to force anybody on your end. And
Trust me, I want to go big and explosive one of these days, but, you know, the fact that I have a -1 is a bit of a fuck.
Hey, that's your doing. That one's.
I mean, that's literally the role I chose. Yeah.
You got a free point in guns, or
I do.
melee, or something. I don't remember.
Yeah, guns and melee.
All right. So before we wrap it up, any hopes for the future?
More fun sessions.
That's not happening.
I mean, that... No, it's never happening. Fuck you.
We don't have fun here. We get mad at each other. That's what we do.
Yep.
Wait, we're mad?
Yep. We're all mad.
Oh. Okay,
You need
I'm
more
sorry.
driver info and building more drivers?
No, you have to finish building the one you've already built.
Yeah.
I told you
I'll
it's.
finish it, then steal more stuff, and then build them.
I like how you're trying to give Ultra a hard time with his, and then you're doing the same exact thing he is.
Yeah. To
There.
be fair, that's literally going to change as soon as we get done.
As soon as we get done, what?
Like
Yeah.
as soon as he buys that feat, that's changing.
What's changing?
Him being able to build stuff.
All right, I'm gonna ask you off air why, because it's not pertinent to this
Okay.
campaign. But I am
Yeah,
curious.
yeah.
You know what? Actually, I think I might have an idea on how to do some other progress keys. See, the problem is you guys aren't using 0-1 drivers. Because if you guys were using 0-1 drivers, I know how to remedy that problem instantly. I would just put like one of the color tabs on your character to denote that you're using a different progress key. But since you guys are using
Yeah.
risers, it changes your form completely. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's one big benefit of having it is that we get a whole like outfit change, but the problem is we get a full outfit change.
Exactly. With the 0-1, I could just add a little color to it to be like, okay, there you go. You're still you, just with a different head, chest, and arms. But that's why even though you guys are going to get your assault form, technically the mid-season upgrade will be you guys changing belts. For the ones of you that are wanting to change belts. Anybody who doesn't change belts has to go down the route that they're locked in.
I'm still debating on either sticking with the shot riser or going 0-1 driver.
Yeah.
I mean, shit, you know my plan.
That we know you're becoming Arc.
Honestly, I'm leaning on. I'm thinking about doing 0-1 driver, but that's just me.
So, what do you think is going
Bunch
to
of weenies.
what do you think is going to happen in the next episode?
I mean, other than let's see. I mean, obviously we have like possibly the going up against Kuga, but there's also
Oh yeah, that's that Kuga
I don't know
fight's,
if we're gonna have like another.
that Kuga fight's
vote
going to get changed.
Oh.
Just so you know. I'm gonna
Yeah, you were
yeah.
telling me about that.
I'm gonna change the HP values a little bit, and then it won't be nearly as long.
I mean,
the damage is
to
going
be
to stay
fair.
the same. The HP is just being dropped.
I mean, to be fair, weren't the Blade Riders all around like 300 each?
Something like that, yeah.
So, I mean, compared to like what you told me, it wouldn't be that much of a difference. It'd just be basically battling 4 of them instead of 3. But it being one individual.
Yeah, one individual that does a lot of damage.
Yeah, fair.
I mean, we'll talk about it. If you guys want the original Kuga experience, I can give you that. That's not really an issue. If you guys want the modified, much weaker version, we could do that instead. We'll talk about it. Only thing is, I don't think I'm going to do the legendary battles right away.
Oh no,
Dear
that's
God,
fair.
no.
No.
Dear God, no.
I'd rather not have
Keep
my
that for
character
another
suffer that
day.
much.
Because
Put
the
that
They're
on the
still
back
the
burner.
ones that I talked you into.
oh yeah. It's the redos. It's the redos because I haven't let those slip.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's definitely the redos and the. Yeah. Did I ever settle on what the very hard fight was?
I don't think so.
I don't think you even mentioned having a very hard difficulty fight. It was just Legendary 1 and 2.
I don't remember what Legendary
Yeah.
2 is anymore. Now that I redid 1. The redo of 1 is so much worse than the original.
Apologize for this idea.
Because the original was
Not really.
the original was just Hyper Muteki, Xaid, and Gana Muso.
Yeah.
So it's like big HP right out the gate. This is now going to be a progressively harder fight. With lots of form changing. So much form changing.
Hey.
Oh, actually, I know what I can do for Legendary Fight 2. It'll just be Kamen Rider Skull with insanely boosted stats.
Oh boy.
It'll be like the original Ichi and Ego fight I wanted to do. Just with boosted stats. I like Showa era stuff. Is that apparent?
We couldn't tell.
Nope. Not apparent at all. Could not tell at all.
Alright. Let's call it here then.
Alright.
Say goodbye, everybody.
Bye bye.
Catch you on the flip side. Deuces.
Now.